Yeah, when it comes to hot sauce, it's like spank me, beat me, piss on me.
Yeah.
Like hurt me.
Try it out.
Choke me, try it out. Like I'll try it. I want my mouth like spanked bad.
Get ready and buckle up, bozo. You're about to step into a virtual realm where nobody cares what you think. This is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
Well, hello.
Well.
Nice to meet you.
Well.
Nice to meet you. Don't touch this.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Well, this is You're Not My Dad podcast. And
We're back.
girls,
Boys, girls,
we're
everything
back.
in between.
If you didn't know who we were before, you live under a rock. And we had an extremely famous podcast.
Yes.
We don't mention the name. Won't
Can't
mention
say
the name.
it.
Can't say the name. We'll get sued.
Dead giveaway.
We'll get sued. But I logged in and just trying to joggle my brain because it's been over 2 years since we did
Has it been that long?
Over 2 years.
It does not feel like
Doesn't
that.
feel like that, but it's been over 2 years. And I logged in and we have like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of downloads.
Really?
Yeah. And I was kind of like, okay,
All right.
this is not that bad of an idea to do.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, welcome everybody. My name's Chuck.
Yeah. And I'm Andrew.
And this is the You're Not My Dad podcast.
Yes.
I don't know if you found us or how you got here, but thank you. And I hope you like it. This is our first episode. It's been a long time. So we're trying to make it all cool. We're actually filming this one on the YouTube. So if you're watching this on YouTube, congratulations. Subscribe.
Yes.
Oh,
God.
And whatever else.
This couch, dude, is just like fucking throwing me off, man.
We're both cornered. We can't move. We can't move. We'll get rich enough to like do different mics, but this is what we have.
Have a different space where we can smoke too. My God, dude.
I don't need
A cigar right now.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Cigar
You got
and whiskey
room
would be
temperature
great.
beer.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah. So we're already a mess. If you're
Absolute
watching this, it's like
mess.
we haven't even started this yet. But yeah, welcome everybody. We're gonna have just an introductory episode 1, and just to figure things out, understand what this podcast is gonna do, what it's gonna be like. I feel like it's been a long time coming. We did a podcast a while ago, and it was fun, but wasn't serious. And so this one we're trying to be serious boys, and we actually have 2 brothers that are filming us.
We're trying.
They're called On The Go Media.
We're trying.
Yep. So we're trying. So if you have 5 stars to give us, likes. I don't know.
Yet again,
I don't know what Spotify. What does the Spotify do? You just listen, like it, or
Like
just
follow? It's follow, right?
Yeah.
Follow or
We'll annoy the
subscribe.
shit out of you,
Every episode.
but you'll like it.
That's all we're here to do.
Yeah, you're not my dad. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna kick the podcast off with I had one of the filmer friends, brothers, Caden, write 5 questions that we haven't looked at yet.
At all. Haven't discussed at all.
It's sealed, so obviously it's real.
Totally true.
And we'll get some of those first. But before we start, how was your day?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Construction.
Right.
Yes. I'm a dirt boy, basically.
Well,
Just covered in dirt all the time, especially today.
well, we've known each other for a long time.
Decade
Decade
and a half?
Yeah,
15?
yeah, probably like 15
I think
years.
it's 15 years.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Yeah.
So
We're old. Yeah.
yeah, but
We're done.
yeah. And I'm just trying to figure out what I do. I'm 35 and I'm trying. It's as if I'm like 19.
Ever
again.
since I've known you, you've been trying to figure out what you do.
Yeah,
Even when
exactly.
you have a job, you're still in the job being like,
Yeah.
doing something.
I'm like a colorful rainbow that's just fucked.
yeah.
But so I'm trying not to cuss. I told myself when. That's
Are we
one F
doing
word.
that?
I'm trying. I'm
Are
gonna
you-
try.
are you
not
trying to work on it?
I'm gonna try not to.
I was trying to work on it, but
I already
it
broke
went
it.
okay, I
Yeah.
guess.
So, let's just cut to the chase. Let's just do these
Do
questions.
the questions.
Yeah, I gotta figure out the arm, dude. I don't know how people like.
Yeah, this is weird, right? You
Well,
watch
it's
other
better-
people do podcasts, and
it's-
they must be so used to it.
It's. I know. You
Like, just-
you learn to respect it more.
I guess.
But
Right?
I feel like if you're at a table or something, it's a little easier. I don't know.
I think table would be the way to go.
But here we go. Episode 1. There's 5 questions. We're just gonna answer them. I don't know what they are. We didn't prepare at all.
No,
You're not
too
my
busy.
dad.
Too busy.
So. Okay. You're not my dad questions. Okay, well, there you go. I'm glad I didn't do it because it's the first question.
You didn't do what?
Well, I didn't ask this yet. Question number 1. What is the story behind the friendship of Chuck and Andrew?
Oh, there you go. We almost did that. Damn.
What's your story of me?
I first met you when you were working at a
it
Merit
Merit?
board shop.
That's my memory.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever met you.
What was your memory of me though? Because I clearly remember mine. But
I think I asked Jason. Jason was the owner of Merit board shop. Was like the core board shop.
it's like a
in our
skateboard
little
snowboard
town.
shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was working there, one of my 25 jobs.
Yes, and outside, I think you were still riding your dirt bike. Like you were riding a dirt bike, right?
No, I had a Suzuki Katana.
It was
or
like
something.
yeah, but it was like
It was a ratty bike.
it was a rat.
Yeah, it was
like
a rat.
full on rat, Mad Max style.
black rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Yeah.
I think that's how I first kind of figured out who you are. I asked Justin, who's got the ratty ass fucking bike outside, and I'm like, oh, that's Chuck. And you're like, yeah, you were just there.
Yep.
I don't know what I was there to buy. I might have been that onesie that I bought.
Yeah. So I'll
might
take
have
it. I'll
been
take
it.
it from here.
Yeah.
So you walk in and you're loud. You're a loudmouth, and you have long hair, and you're like
I forgot I had long hair.
you're like 24ish or
Yeah.
whatever. And you had like
I had ratty long hair, man.
yeah, and you had like an HVAC job or whatever,
Yep.
right? You're climbing in.
Yep, commercial HVAC.
Yep. And at that time, like we're Idaho kids, like nothing in Idaho is cool yet. So
Yeah.
you were making a lot of money like for that age.
Yeah, I definitely was.
And
yeah.
you bought a really expensive one piece.
I was buying. Let me tell you how I used that money.
yeah. Well,
Nothing good or intelligent.
you bought a house.
I bought a house.
Yeah.
After making that money for 4 years, I bought a house because my mom told me I was a fucking idiot, dude. I mean, I literally for the first 4 years, I saved no money.
Yeah. Well, because you.
So
well,
I was a
that's
single guy in my early 20s. I think I was making like 65 grand back then.
yeah.
And
Which in Idaho,
I
then
partied
was like
it all
great.
the way,
Yeah.
man. Like it all went to booze and smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all of it.
And one
and
piece.
and a car, and one piece is just weird stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff. Well, you'd always come into Merritt and like buy all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the one time when it hit me, because I didn't know what to like think of you. Like I didn't hate you. I just was like, I don't know what to think of this guy. But I knew that you're a little bit older than me, and you snowboarded, and your brother was good at skateboarding.
Yeah.
And that's how we kind of had that connection. And then like you walk in and you buy this one piece by Air Blaster.
Yeah.
It's a really fun company. It's a nice. It's probably like a $230 one piece snowboard outfit.
Yeah,
or whatever.
230 to 300. Yeah,
And
because they were the only people that were making one pieces.
Yeah, like, they were trying to
real
bring 'em-
good ones.
Trying to bring them back.
Yeah, and it
And-
was turquoise and pink. I remember.
Yeah.
bright.
Yeah, and
Super
we're like,
bright.
we hand it to you because it came in. You're like, oh right, you picked it up. And we're like, and we're like, we didn't even ask. And you're like, I'm gonna get balls written on the back of it in sign language.
Yep,
Like
Screen printed
on
on
the
it.
back.
with little hands.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
balls. And that's when I met you, and I was like, okay, this guy is pretty cool. And I didn't know what to really kind of expect after that, but kind of fast forward a year and a half, I'm working at a ski resort, and
Yeah.
I needed help, and you welded and snowboarded, and we did the whole Lookout Pass, which was the ski resort we were at.
Yep.
And
Which was a wild
it was
trip.
a wild pony ride.
That doesn't feel like it was real. I'll be honest with you.
That
We're
was
making no money. Went from making really good money,
We
losing my job, to literally, I mean, pretty much scrounging for food. Damn near. I mean, it was bad.
They put us in the basement of the second building, a really damp basement,
And it got very damp.
and it was no heat.
It got very damp, as in it flooded like a foot deep.
Yeah, flooded.
Remember?
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, we came
they
down
even
and
have
our,
it
like
on the
shit
walls.
was like floating around in the basement.
Yeah, they have it on walls. We're like, oh, I remember this one
Yeah,
back
there's
in 90.
marks on the walls of the high water
Yeah,
point.
it's like if kids were growing on the side of the wall, like when parents do that. But like for them, it was like, oh yeah, this time it flooded. We're like, you put us down there.
I mean, if anybody out there is listening that has worked in the ski industry, they know.
Yeah.
They know what it's all
Yeah.
about. You're making no money.
but that was
basically.
fun. So
You're there to have fun, basically.
yeah, so I think that the friendship beginning with us was we just definitely didn't want to live in Shoshone County, which is where you have to drive through to get to the ski resort.
Yeah.
So we drove like a collective like 110. I think it was like for me it was like 111. You're probably like 121ish miles a day round trip. And so we were just in the car all day, and we had the wildest conversations. Like Kellogg would hate us which is like a town that you have to drive through to get there, and we just had some really ridiculous conversations.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what spurred up the first podcast that we had for a year and a half or 2 years, whatever that was. And because we're both unfiltered people, and I'm less unfiltered.
That's the way to put it.
Or we're different unfilters. You know, it depends how you like your coffee. You go, I'm a little bit of cute sugar spice, and you're just like, here's your coffee, drink it, bitch. You know, but
It's ripping hot.
yeah, or it could be cold.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like I guess that's like the
Origin story between the two of us.
that's the origin story of us, and I think from there it's been just a lot of stuff. We went to Bali together, all sorts of stuff. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we're both unfiltered individuals. We both love the old podcast. This is the revival of the You're Not My Dad, and we came up with you actually I think came up with You're Not My Dad.
Yeah, it might have been.
I think you just
on
kinda
one of
like-
the drives.
Yeah, you just kind of like went
You
cheeky.
told me to do something, and I'm or somebody said something.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're not my dad.
And I guess before we get into this second question, just really quick, because is that one of the questions, brother filmer? No, about what the podcast name is.
brother.
Okay, good.
Filmer.
Brother filmer. Brother filmer.
What do you mean, Mormons?
This is a church. You're being converted tonight.
Welcome to our cult.
You're welcome.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah. No,
That's how it starts and ends. We just kill ourselves live. Welcome back to the podcast.
we killed ourselves.
Just dead right on it.
Yeah, we got Obama'd. No, but You're Not My Dad is the stem of who you and I both are. And I look at You're Not My Dad as like you could say it to like a real nasty person, you know, real mean son of a bitch. And then you could also like,
It's a pretty good catch-all phrase.
yeah, but you can also like say it to a nun like on the street or like in church.
Yeah, as a joke.
Or you can go to an Amish guy, you can do whatever, and everyone's gonna kind of like be like, it's cheeky and it's funny, but I get it. And You're Not My Dad. Like I don't care what you think, and we're both that person. You know, I swore off. Like I like 100% did this. Like at 16 years old, I was like, I am gonna not care about what anybody thinks and just do what I want.
Yeah.
And it has its downfalls, but
Yeah, it
it's
does.
also like a pretty freeing mentality, especially nowadays when like everyone's too scared to say or do anything. You know?
Yeah, I mean
So-
that part's annoying.
So this is the total You're Not My Dad podcast. So it's like the whole mentality is here now in an orb,
It's
in a tube,
a tube.
a big tube.
Everything's a series of tubes.
Yes. And we actually had a tube idea for a restaurant, but anyway, so that's it. So let's go to this. We'll go to question number 2.
It was a website.
Okay, so I guess this is going to be more like on a social question. Question number 2: how did the crocodile, and Ultra Megasaurus come to be?
Man, early Instagram.
I don't know.
Like, yeah, that was all Instagram stuff.
Where'd you come up with that name? I remember we just came up with it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was just. I have no idea actually.
Yeah.
I just popped in my head all at once. I don't have an interesting story about that at all. I think I was just trying to find a handle that was easy for me to remember, and then that's what
I
came
still
into
have
my
a hard
head.
time remembering how to spell it.
Yeah, it is. It is
lot
a
of
bit of a
A's and U's,
pain.
R's, S's. It's like
Yeah. And then I remember when you got the crocodile, you're like, this damn bar. And I'm like, I know
yeah.
what bar it is. It's the one in the crocodile in Portland.
I get tagged.
It's
all the
Portland
time.
and in Seattle.
I think it's just Seattle.
I think it's in Portland too.
It might not be.
But yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
guess
bar, by
mine-
the way. I
mine
don't know.
is-
It might not be good anymore. It's not that
No,
good of a
no.
bar, but you can go and like see pretty good live music there.
Well, no, I get tagged all the time.
Pretty much all the
still-
time.
I still get tagged.
Yeah.
By like Pablo the Man or Pablo the Bear or whatever. I get tagged by like some pretty big indie bands all the time. They're like,
Yeah.
we're going to be at the show.
At the crocodile.
Yeah, and I used to like ignore it all the time, and now I take the time. I stop my day, and I write a whole like paragraph like, this sucks. Like I did not ask for
horrible.
this. everyone's gonna be pissed. My wife's gonna be pissed at my house. I did not, you know, like please don't come. And then they'll be like, LOL, that's
Oh,
funny.
I'm gonna come.
And they'll tag, yeah. Then they'll tag the Crocodile Seattle. But I guess for me, mine might be a little bit more like intrinsic. But
Well, you do have a crocodile tat.
yeah, you know, I don't want to be that guy though, like where you get like everything turns into like crocodile stuff in your house. Or,
That
you know,
is
like the one
weird.
thing you identify with. you
Yeah.
know. But
It becomes a piece of your personality, which is just like
yeah, which is cool,
weird.
but then it gets a
kind
little
of.
too far.
When it goes too far, it's very
It goes
weird.
too far. You know, mine's the crocodile, and I just like crocodiles. I just think they're cool. Like it was early Instagram, and I always do my best to like if a new platform comes on, I try to take it, and even if I don't use it, and some little kid got it on TikTok. So I'm the crocodile.co, which is super dumb, but the crocodile is just like everyone likes crocodiles or they're enamored by them.
Everybody loves them, I
You,
guess.
you
huh?
can't not watch one. If someone pops up, you're like, damn, that thing's crazy. But then it's like super exotic, super powerful, like top of the food chain. But what I like about them, where I feel like I identify myself with them a little bit, is like you're not loud, you're quiet-ish, and like when you say something, like when that croc comes out of the water, it's snack time. Like it ain't missing, you know.
There's only one reason it comes out of the water.
yeah, and I like that about. But then they're also like scary, but they're cool. And if you kill one, you don't really want to eat it. They taste gross, I guess. But
I've had it. It's pretty good. It's
I
not
hear
bad.
it tastes terrible. It's like only in the tail or something.
Yeah, I think it is the tail.
But I haven't had it. I would eat it, but then if you cut one up and you wear it as a purse, it's like super expensive. So it's like it's got many reasons. You know,
Yeah.
you can go like through a whole wibble of webs to metamorphosize that embodiment.
Right.
So that's pretty much what that was for me. So Ultra Megasaurus and the crocodile.
Yeah.
I guess we're both dinosaurs, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Question number 3. We're going to question number 3, folks. If you could be friends with anyone in the world, who would it be? Now, wait. Is this alive, dead?
Alive.
So they have to be
Okay.
alive. Either? Okay. So
Fuck.
that just made it huge.
That's like. Now I got to think about this. Shit. Friends with them.
You'd be friends like pretty good friends.
Pretty
Like,
good friends.
You're gonna see him at least once a week. He or she
Of all time
or they.
in all of history.
Yeah.
Man, that question is pretty wild.
Well, I would just kind of skip all the dead ones.
yeah.
Yep.
Should we just update this to like modern time?
No. This is my thought. Is like you're dead. I'm not gonna hang out with you. I kind of feel like if I was gonna be friends,
I'm just friends with a dead guy. It's
I'm
okay.
friends
You
with
can
a dead guy.
ask him,
Yeah, I
or
hang out
you
with him.
can't.
hang out with them all the time. Man, I would almost say it would be really annoying, but like Eric Andre.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think he'd be annoying in person?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Really?
Heavily annoying.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a sour time.
It'd be interesting for sure.
Yeah, it's the kind of guy you're like, okay, I got to block out a whole, like, I got to put my phone down and just give him all your attention.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you don't know what you're going to do, you know? So
Would you be nervous around him or anything
no,
like
not
that?
at all. I'd probably roll my eyes all the time.
Yeah.
I think I picked a bad one.
You
But I'm
might
sticking
have picked a
sticking
bad
with
one.
it. I think Eric Andre's super cool. I've always thought that he's like, his comedy is just funny.
Yeah, I mean his
It's
sense of
outra-
humor I like a
Yeah,
lot.
his sense of humor is outrageous, and like his stunts and stuff he does are just insane.
Yeah.
And most people don't. I think, well, not most. I think it's like people either look at that humor and don't like it at all.
It's very polarizing.
Yeah.
And in today's polarized America,
Yeah,
Eric Andre, yes, is
but he's funny.
Yeah.
I just like him because he just doesn't care. So I think that, or Tyler the Creator or something, that'd be kind of cool.
Tyler the Creator. I think would be less annoying for sure.
Well, you'd be way more fun. You're gonna be like, he's like, we're gonna be painting bugs and shit.
and his voice is just so
Yeah.
wild, dude.
Yeah,
It's like
you like pull up in a French car, like do the French make cars. Right.
Citron or something like that.
Yeah, something weird but
Yeah.
old. That's him. Like
Yeah, for
golf
sure.
hats and stuff.
Golf hats, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 90 out, and he's wearing golf hats and vests. But I appreciate that. I like that. He's like a very, that'd be a fun time. But it wouldn't be like, well, it could be wild too. But like, it's not like a party boy. So
Yeah.
those are I hybrided it. So
Yeah, that's pretty good. I was like, in my head, I was thinking Alex Jones just because you said Eric Andre. So that's kind of the polar opposite, sort of. Probably politically than Eric Andre, maybe.
You would.
But Alex Jones is just going to be crazy.
It would not be fun.
I think you'd be nervous.
You're gonna be no. You're not. You're like.
I think you'd be nervous.
You anything you touch, he's like, did you know? Did you know about that?
You eat something and he's like, do you know that?
Yeah. Uncrustables. the food you.
By the way,
feed your kids Uncrustables.
Uncrustables are for trash.
Well, that's
Like
not.
those things are horrible, man. Like just look at
Dude,
that.
wait,
I look at them
I'll
and
tell
I
you.
can't stand that exists.
Wait till you have
It's
kids.
so I don't care.
Well,
I guess I guess it's different if it's kids, but if you're like an adult and you're like, oh, I really want an Uncrustable,
It's not-
I just like the mental picture in my head is just somebody who's just a piece of shit.
oh, I don't want to get too
And
off
like
topic.
you know, like it's like they eat like 95% of it, the other 5% just kind of
it's
rolls
not,
off.
It's
them.
not so much that. It's like eating a piece of candy that doesn't have. It's not sweet.
What?
It's like you're guilty. You feel guilty eating one.
Oh, for sure you should.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Yeah. But
that's what it should be.
There's all things online about how to be a parent and stuff, but no one warns you that you're gonna like become a bounce house. Like, half the time your kids are awake.
It's chaos.
You're a bounce house. You're just being ripped on.
Yeah.
Like you're just your head, your mouth, like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
hair, you change clothes
Just pulled on.
2-3 times a day.
Yeah.
Along with them. And then because their attention span's so short that like your cooking skills and everything just kind of like get a little bit dumber, just a little.
You
bit,
just get
you know.
dumber.
Yeah. Well, you just dumb down. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
finger food.
Yeah,
You're like,
I need it now.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, I get it.
And then
Yeah,
you're like,
chicken nuggies.
Uncrustables. I've never had an Uncrustable in my life. There's a lot of food that I wasn't allowed to have as a kid, and I just kind of grew up without it.
Yeah, those would definitely be on the
I
list. of
swear
not
to
being
you,
able to have.
like probably 2 Uncrustables in my entire life.
Yeah.
And I've probably had about 10 in the last week. Like, it's a sneaky, naughty food.
Dude.
Yeah, like, 'cause you just,
1.5 a day?
probably.
Damn.
Well, they're not that big, right?
Well-
So then, like, when you're a 220-pound male like me, you just like you look at this little thing, you're like, it's a tasty little treat. I'm gonna work this off, and you don't.
It's like 1,000 calories somehow.
I don't know. It's not even real.
It's probably 500.
It's white. It's like totally white starch.
Sugar.
Like I feel like I
It's
always,
sugar.
When you look at one, you
Carbs
like,
and sugar.
You think it won't get moldy. It definitely probably.
Oh, yeah. One of those things that you just leave it outside in the sun and it's fine.
Yeah, you can like eat it whenever. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could like
Yeah.
But-
But they send it like on like space trips because it'll keep forever. It doesn't matter.
float it down a pipe and it'd be fine. If you kept it in the plastic,
Throw it down a river.
yeah, and you're fine. You come back.
Yeah.
Like, let it thaw out. Even like mushy, it's still gonna taste the same.
So disgusting.
Yeah,
sounding,
so
though.
that's I don't know how we got on that topic.
Anyway, Alex Jones.
Yeah, Alex Jones. Is
So
your
I
best
was thinking
friend.
about Alex Jones just because it just seems like it'd be such a crazy friend to have. But, you know, Joe Rogan is friends with him.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Joe
outside of
Rogan's-
his politics and everything else, he just seems like it would be a wild time no matter what.
Yeah, I just feel like you get arrested or something.
Yeah, probably. Or shot at. I mean,
No, because the people that don't
think?
like him aren't going to shoot him besides the government. But I feel like I just feel like anytime you go anywhere, it's like, did you know that the water,
Yeah.
the rivers here are infested with plutonium,
Which is gonna-
Russian mics, and you know the Obamas came in here
gonna
and
turn
bought the
your-
land.
turn your dick gay or
Yeah, that's why
just
everyone's
your
here.
dick's gay.
Has small penises. Yeah. No, I just feel like anything you do, it's like you can make a wonderful dinner or like have a Christmas tree.
That's a
in your
good
house.
point because yeah, I mean, if you ever
He
see
can't
him
be
talk,
relaxing.
it's just this like he's married too. Holy shit! Can you imagine that?
Well, all those guys are like, what's the guy that started Vice, the crazy one, Gavin? Or
Gavin
no, no, not
Gavin
Gavin
Newsom.
Newsom.
No,
No, Gavin-
That guy's a used car
McGinnis.
salesman.
McGinnis or McGinnis?
Gavin McGinnis,
Yeah, he's married to, I think his,
an Asian. I know that from
Isn't she, like,
listening
super liberal?
briefly. I don't think she is.
maybe she was. I don't
Maybe.
know.
Yeah.
I feel like you just have to have a balance.
Only reason I know that his wife is Asian is so some of the comments that he's made are just wild about that stuff, like his past and everything else.
Yeah.
But
You just
Gavin
gotta-
McGinnis would be interesting. Any of these people who are kind of like a little bit mothballed off into like the side, like corners of the internet and stuff like that, would be interesting to be friends with. Possibly. or
I feel like I had a
or
better
very
choice.
not.
I have a better choice than yours for sure.
Yeah, your choice is probably better.
Yeah.
I'd be if I had to be like serious about it though, and actually have to live with the consequences.
Yeah, you are.
Oh well, I kind of took it as a joke. Yeah.
Oh
well, whatever.
Don't nobody look at the.
What was that?
Don't look at that.
Was that pornography?
That was our gay music videos. We're watching a bunch of music videos of really.
It's Gay Monday here on
Yeah,
Vivo.
yeah.
Was it Vivo? Is that what it
I
was?
don't know. Skip. Okay, so skip.
But it's Gay Monday. What are you skipping?
Yeah.
It's just
So that's what it's going to be then. Okay.
okay.
Because this one's actually kind of fun. Question number 4.
Oh wow.
How would you blow $1 million?
I just wanted to say your dad. Just blow your dad.
Well, it doesn't sense.
Just spoil your dad so I can blow him.
Dude. I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, it's okay. So you have to uncontrollably spend
Yeah.
$1 million. So it's like you can't be responsible with it. So what would you do?
Yeah. Interesting. Oh man. Yeah, you really wouldn't if you had to be irresponsible about it, which means you really can't get any intrinsic value out of it.
Well, besides like a laugh or something.
I guess, yeah.
Well, you can blow it. You could blow it like on a car or something.
Yeah, you could buy like
I think it's a
three
little
Lamborghinis. I don't know what they go for now anymore.
I feel like
$300,000 probably, right? Lambo. I bet
Yeah.
you it's $300K.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd probably buy 3 of them.
and then that's it.
No, I would actually buy one. Thinking I need one, and then I need the other $700,000 for insurance and liability, and to pay people off for what I would do to it and other people's property.
Okay,
Yeah,
like the raised one that they made like an off-road one.
yeah, that'd be actually great.
Yeah,
because you know
I
I'm
don't know
a
what
little
those
bit
are
utilitarian.
cost.
You know, I'm planning on going over curbs and everything else onto people's cars,
Right.
into people's cars. I've always thought about doing that. Like just seeing somebody who's kind of having a bad day, you know, kind of has a crappy car, and just ramming the fucking shit out of it, you know,
In front of
like clearly
are they
totaling
in
it.
Or do they get out and like beep it, like lock it, and then that's when you?
Yeah, like in a parking lot, right?
Yeah.
So they beep, and you're like a shark, like across the parking lot, just waiting
Yeah.
for these, you know.
Yeah.
The second
'Cause
they
you got $1
get
million,
out and they
you do
get
whatever you
clear, you just
Yeah.
nail that thing.
Yeah. No,
Total it out, and then just buy them a brand new car. That's probably what I would do.
okay.
I would go around and do that.
So it's like a good
because the
deed.
shock in their face,
Right.
you know, as you just obliterate their form of transportation,
Yeah.
and be like, but wait, here's a new car. And just the flip of going from horrified and super sad to like, this is awesome that would be fun.
So you probably get like probably 10 of those.
I'd probably be able to get, yeah. So maybe a Lamborghini is a bad choice because that thing's going to probably blow up. Well, not a bad choice, I just realized.
Why?
Engine in the back. You can hit anything in the front. You know, engine
Really?
ain't in the front.
Okay.
So that shit's still going to sort of drive. So I guess there is utility to Lamborghinis, you
Well, you
know,
could- you
for
could-
hitting things head on.
Well, you can just say, hey,
I could pay money to get it modified too. I
Right.
could put a big old freaking cattle guard on the
Right.
front, you know. Fab me up a ramming bar, sir, on the front. I could do that.
I was thinking the same thing, but not like cars. Like I would almost pay people really cheap money and get like crowds of people to do mean things to other people.
Oh, okay.
You know, like like you're like those back in the day, like everybody show up at 11 a.m. and
Yeah,
dress
flash
like a,
mob.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
maybe like if a new store opens, like if a new store opens up,
Yeah.
and they're like a really cute store, like some mommy Soho, you know, you're buying a baby outfit for $80, you know, and they just open up and they have like candles made by Amish Mormons or something.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have like drapes, like they're all like cloaks and they pay a lot of money for them. Those kind of places. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
all
I
white.
get it.
Yeah.
Lots of things that are flowing and smells
It's like
good.
New Mexico
I get it.
heaven, kind of. And then, like you find stores that just open, and they have their grand opening, and you go, "Hey, everybody, I want you to show up for $20 per person. You show up and look like a thief.
Yeah.
Like, cover
Dress
yourself.
as a thief.
I need 100 people. And you just, as soon as it opens, just rob the place. Rob everything. And then you'll pay for everything. Like, I'll pay for it all. But then you just go around and like sabotage. And then maybe if you didn't like the place.
Then you rob it for real.
Yeah. It's like, don't even, like, I'm not going to pay you. But whatever you rob, you get to keep it.
Keep what you kill.
Yeah. Yeah. Just pure chaos.
I had this idea, actually, kind of what you're saying, but the weird thing is right now you don't even need $1 million to do that. Like, there's a state called California right now that
Right. You don't even, yeah.
under $1,000, you're good.
Yeah, you're
I
not
was
even-
thinking about starting a business with that. Like, if I had no morals, that's what I would do.
And sell everything on Amazon.
Yeah, I would just hire a bunch of homeless people and pay them cash money, like 25 cents on the dollar, and just go out and bring me back loot. So they're like my little loot goblins, just all over the city.
That's
and then they're just all just,
and they put it in a warehouse.
and they put it in a warehouse, and it immediately goes up on Amazon,
$1 million idea.
eBay.
That you can call it lootgoblin.com.
Loot goblin, yeah.
If that's available, dude, you gotta buy it.
Ooh,
Yeah.
should check that out.
So one actually kind of real thing, and it'd be kind of fun to do at some point in life, because I've had this idea for a long time, but I've always wanted to do something called $1,000 Tuesdays,
Yeah,
where every Tuesday you buy something of $1,000 or more and just completely ruin it.
just destroy it.
And I had this idea like a decade ago, and I should have done it, because now kids like ruin like Whistle and Diesel and stuff. They ruin like Ferraris and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like now your $1,000 Tuesday is kind of a dumb idea, but I just find things that people covet and ruin it in front of them like in unique ways would be kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like a really nice bottle of scotch.
Sacred cow idea, basically.
Yeah, a nice bottle of scotch. Something that's like like a Macallan like 50,
Couple $1,00000.
Yeah, not a Macallan 50
well,
year, 'cause that's
grand.
probably a couple $100 or whatever is even more expensive than that. And then you like mix it with like Safeway Select Cola. And you don't drink any of it the right way. It has to be wasted like the wrong
in
way.
the shittiest way
Yeah,
possible.
you get people mad, and then you're like, ha ha, and then they're gonna make you money because they're all watching it.
Yeah.
And you just keep doing it. So that's called investing.
Investment advice.
I think there's a reason why we don't have $1 million yet.
Yeah. There's a pretty good reason.
Yeah. Like even like billboards would be fun too. Like I would rent billboards.
I'm
out.
with you on that. Renting billboards would be fun.
Like in random towns and be like, don't come here.
This place sucks.
Like don't even like never been here. Like just Trust Chuck. Like that's what it would be called.
Trust Chuck.
Chuck. And it'd be like a really shitty picture of me like smiling like a realtor photo, and it's like Trust Chuck, and it's like I don't come here and you shouldn't either. And you always try to find the ones like right after the welcome to this town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just you could
Billboard.
you could put like a mile, if you could get a whole bunch in a row, it'd be really fun. Like
Yeah.
8 miles ahead, end of this town. Like 7 miles ahead. You're almost there. Get out.
Yeah.
Just keep driving. Don't stop here.
Yeah. Don't stop here. They'll murder you.
Everybody's
Just like really like
weird.
Okay, wait. Pause. Okay, I would spend $500,000 on making like umbrella companies. So like if someone, because they're gonna sue you, the town's gonna sue you. So you just umbrella that you shell it, and you do like really gnarly, like kind of like the anti-abortion people like on streets where they show like the crazy crap.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you
okay.
put that on
Oh,
a
yeah,
billboard,
yeah.
and they're like, "Don't come here, they'll murder you."
Random acts of dismemberment.
Yeah,
Like-
and it's just like you'll get raped. Like, don't stop it. Don't stop at this gas station. They'll hurt you.
They'll rape you at this gas station.
And then you gotta like,
Pump gas.
no, you gotta like,
This guy's gonna pump your butt.
you know, like in L.A.
And there's just a Photoshop picture of a guy just getting humped at the gas pump.
In L.A. they're like, there's rats everywhere. Like not humans, but like, well, there's human rats.
Oh, is this a
too.
thing now?
Well, it's like possums. So like, you have to protect your billboard. So you're gonna have to like
Protect your neck from the
you gotta
possums.
put like a lot
huh?
of like barbed wire and stuff up.
Oh,
the
up
poles,
'em.
so no one can like get
From people, not possums.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna get mad. Like the people living there, gonna be like, "I don't murder people."
Oh, I see what you're
they're
saying.
gonna get mad at our sign,
Yeah.
Trust Chuck, and they're gonna take it down. And we're gonna prevent it from happening for a while.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I spend my $1 million on. Just blow it all. Piss
That
off
would be very fun.
a lot of piss off a lot of towns, and then the last there would be another sign outside of it. It'd be like, "Told you." It's just me. It's just all it is. Told you. Told you.
No clothes on like South Park. Like, told you.
Told you. So, okay. So question number 5. On a count of 3, describe how this podcast will go in one word. Okay, so you got to think of a word,
Yeah.
and I'll count to 3 and you just say it.
Sure.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Hell.
Great. What?
Hell.
Hell.
This podcast's going to hell, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Going to be random.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You say good.
I said great.
Oh, wow.
I think it'll go
Hit it
great.
with a great.
It's,
Oh, they meant like how, like into the future. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
so you
I
think?
think it's still going to kind of go to hell a bit, but that's fun.
Well, we're not famous yet, and we'll get canceled. That's probably the predicament.
According to your thousands of downloads of our old podcast. So
Yeah,
check.
we had. Yeah, it was actually kind of crazy. Which maybe
That is weird though,
Yeah.
because it's been dead for, you said, 2 years.
Well, it's also like the total lifetime of it having like it's thousands upon thousands of downloads. It's not like that's
Yeah.
every month. you
Yeah,
know,
true.
but it's just
It's still kind of weird that that's a thing.
well, I mean, like we were kind of happening, but freaking what was it? COVID happened, and like everybody decided to have a podcast, and it just was like
Oh, is that why? Yeah.
for me anyway. I was kind of
It
like,
was more, you had a kid.
yeah, kid, but then like everyone also had a podcast, like 1,000 sprouted a day, and you're just like, this is, I didn't have like any career motive out of it, so it was just more of just like okay, forget it, like.
Yeah.
We had our run and we could keep going, but then life
So
just got
then,
busy.
what we did was we waited 2 years for more people to start podcasts. And
Yeah.
we started it back
Yeah.
up.
You started a podcast. No, I think I looked it up. It was like
So smart.
some 20% of podcasts go past one episode.
No
so if
shit.
you make 2 episodes, you're like in the upper 20% of podcasts.
Okay.
And I don't know what you'd call us because we're vlogcasts. We're TikTok casts.
Wow.
TikTok ruined a lot of stuff.
It ruined a lot of stuff.
I think so.
I think Instagram ruined a lot of things.
Well, Instagram was
See, I liked
Not
Instagram
cool.
for a very short amount of time, and then I got on the talk, and I like TikTok compared to Instagram all day long.
Hey, by the way, is there a beer?
There's beer right here, dude.
Can I have one?
Warm beers.
Oh, is this one?
Yeah, I brought them. Oh, we got cold ones?
You got a cold one?
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that. We're allowed to have beer. I already looked it
You're
up.
not my dad, and yes,
Wait,
we're old as shit.
Put this here. Here you go.
Dad needs his medicine.
This is a twist?
Shut up. They're not twist off.
Oh, I'm gonna rip my skin off.
Dude, do it.
I can't. So I'll just do this. This looks so good to me.
And there's
I
nothing that. Oh, well, I can get the side of that thing though.
before we thank you, sir. Before we came here,
Thank you very
you
much.
got food and I got food and they got
Yeah.
food. Everyone got food. And
Yeah, we're working, boys, man.
Shout
Today's
out-
been crazy.
shout out to Qdoba.
Ooh.
It's Cholula sauce. But I went to Qdoba. I like Qdoba. And I had it just this happened. I had a kid who, like, I'm not tall, but I'm not short. I'm like your standard, like, is he big? Is he normal? You don't know body. And he was looking over my head, and he was not taller than me. He was looking over my head, and then he was like, his eyes would just like keep like he saw spooky ghosts in the store. And I just was like, I'm pretty normal order, and I got like a baby scoop, like a baby's scoop of rice.
Yeah.
Like apparently he was like saw me as a baby, and he gave me a baby rice, baby beans, and slopped some chicken on there, and then put like 4 cut up leaves of lettuce and like the sloppiest sour cream slip, like it's as if he's like he just accidentally slipped sour cream on top. And I was like, oh yeah, here you go, and then like looked off again. I
Do you think he was socially awkward?
no, because he
Or just
he was
high?
very coherent. I think he was like on drugs for sure. But then there's a
Just
bunch
super
of boys.
duper high?
I don't know if it's just getting older, but like when I walked in, it was just a bunch of like Boy Scout boys. Like they all, we're not responsible ones. They're just like, one had a shoelace in his hair, one had curly hair that was all messy and sloppy, and like this kid looked like he was there a long time and was like, I don't know, did something.
You do sound like an old man right now. Dude.
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
This younger generation.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
yeah. Well, so I did that. I got my food, and then I was like, you know what, you're a little bastard. I'm gonna steal this bottle of Cholula sauce. So that's what I did.
You're not my dad, big
That's
rebel.
Like, that's when you get old, when like those old ladies steal things like in like grocery stores.
Yeah, old people just steal left
'Cause
and
they don't-
right.
they don't
just
need
don't
to.
care. Don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
they're like just trying to be invigorating.
But you've been taking their Cholula since I've known him. So 15 years.
Well, to be fair, I go through it like
Yeah.
hot sauce is like
Life.
hot sauce.
Hot sauce is life.
is my daddy for sure.
Yeah.
Like I have my real dad, and then hot sauce is my daddy.
Yeah, which we were talking about earlier. The sriracha shortage right now is hitting us hard. Like I'm struggling.
That's a
big time.
That's called a first world problem.
I don't care. I don't fucking care. It is a big problem. All right.
Yeah, I'm not a huge sriracha fan, so it's not
Really?
I love it, but Cholula. If Cholula was a shortage, I don't know.
See, this is the pain that I'm having.
I go to
right now.
Costco and I get the big boys. They're like, you're fat.
I've got
Here's
them too. Yeah.
Here's a big one.
Yeah. 32 ouncer.
idiot.
Double gulp.
Yeah. like,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah. When it comes to hot sauce, it's like spank me, beat me, piss on me.
Yeah.
Like hurt me.
Try it out.
Choke me. Try it out. Like I'll try it. I want my mouth like spanked bad. Like spank my tongue. Like, I want to cry. Like
So, like, if the only way to get Cholula is to, like, suck somebody's dick, you do it?
no,
Oh, all
no,
right.
I'm picky. I'm picky.
I'm a picky cock.
I'm a picky food.
I'm a picky
boy.
cocksucker, right?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't do that for any
For
money.
any amount of money?
Yeah, no way.
$1,000,000, no dick
No
suck?
way. Why would you suck a dick?
$1,000,000 is a lot of money.
That's your thing. I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not, dude. I can't. No way. Like I don't even eat onions.
I know. You're definitely...
I'm a boy who can't even eat onions, and I can't. I hate nuts in my cookies.
Oh, they were going to say your mouth.
No, because I like nuts in my mouth when it's different, like a roasted walnut or a nice chopped nut in a salad or on chicken or something. Sure,
Yeah.
but like in desserts,
So onions then. Why?
dude, onions just suck.
I think they're
ass.
great.
No, they're not.
Like I used to hate them as a kid, but
no, they're
dude, I eat that shit raw now. A lot.
it's
very
a-
often.
It's like a bully vegetable.
A what?
It's a bully. Like you
A
put in
bully.
anything, it overpowers the
This
taste
is
of
true.
everything. You
You know what's in there?
onion.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mother-in-law will be like, I just put a little bit because she always tries to sneak it in with me, and I'm like,
Oh, does she do that? That's a dude. that's an old school mom trick right there.
Yeah, and I
or
taste
the
it.
line, "You love onions." Don't
Yeah.
do you remember? Did your mom ever do that to you?
No,
Where she
because-
just states a fact to you that is untrue about you.
no,
Oh, you love onions. No, I've never loved onions, and I don't know what the hell you're talking about. For me, that was mushrooms. Like she'd always be like, "But you love
Do you
mushrooms." I'm
like
like, I've
mushrooms
never
now?
loved mushrooms. The fuck are you talking
do you
about?
like mushrooms now?
No, I hate them.
See, I don't mind
They're
mushrooms.
weird. They
They're
taste
weird.
like dirt, and they look like a dick.
Mushrooms are purely good for sucking up the foods like in a dish.
Fair enough.
It's like in a nice pasta, seafood pasta, or
Yeah.
something. You know, some capers and some other shit.
Capers.
They're tasty. Like a raw mushroom, like in a salad, it's too like numb. I feel like it's a bad choice.
That is a bit much.
But like if you want to see me throw up, you feed me German chocolate cake.
Really.
Dude,
German chocolate cake?
the coconut. I'm already like
Oh,
my eyes are watering a
coconut.
little bit. Like I'll puke, dude. Like
Oh, the little shaved coconut pieces?
yeah, you know what?
I don't like that shaved coconut either, man.
Like an almond joy will make me like
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either.
I would like hate life a lot.
Yeah.
I would like down a bar of soap in my mouth. I'm not kidding. Like I hate. But the funny thing is, this is how weird my palate is. Is like, if it's just pure coconut, I'd love it. Coconut water, great.
What?
tempura battered shrimp with fucking coconut shards.
All right.
Eat shit and die. I'm not eating that.
You're not eating
no
it?
No way, Jose. Will not. Cannot. But that's just me.
That is weird.
Yeah, I have a.
You have been, ever since I met you, you've been pretty picky with that kind of stuff. With just food and random stuff in general.
It's a curse. I'm incredibly picky, but I just use it to my benefit in certain ways. But,
yeah.
But I don't care anymore. I'm out of the closet. I used to hide it. I used to try to hide it. You know, and now I'm just like, yeah, I don't
By
like
what,
onions.
like hiding food that you didn't like?
Yeah. You're just like,
You're that kid that like hides the broccoli underneath the table?
no, I just eat it. My eyes water like crazy, and I'm about to throw. I'm doing like the thing, and I just like when they're looking away, I either spit it out into a napkin and put it in my back of my pocket, and then throw it away, or I just swallow it and just guzzle milk or something because that's what I.
You guys are big milk drinkers, which is weird.
I can't anymore, which is the funny part.
Really?
Oh yeah, I'm a little oat milk slut now, but I don't. Like oat milk, dude. Ugh. All the seed oils. Everyone's like, you can't drink them. I don't care. Like,
You got bad seed oils.
Yeah.
That is a thing right now. But it is weird because it ain't milk.
it's water and it's white. So I don't know what that means.
No, there's a lot of things that are kind of watery and white that
Well, I like
technically ain't milk.
I think it's got to be better than milk.
Why?
Milk comes out like a gross cow's nipple. Like that's kind of gross to me.
I think the only gross thing about milk is that it's usually old.
Yeah, in the silo thing.
It's like a year old.
You know, the funny thing is,
Which is kind of creepy.
You can maybe quote me on it, but I think the consumption of milk has gone way down.
Yeah?
Like way down. Like the milk people are like pissed because no one's buying milk.
All right.
So now there's going to be like milk lobbyists. You know.
Yeah, in Washington. Somehow we're going to like...
Politicians.
They're going to like...
Milk stock is going to go up.
They're going to do the same thing with... Like, they did with corn. They're going to like start fermenting milk and making our cars run on it.
Well, anyway.
Shittier.
Milk has gone way down. But like
milk stock's bad.
But the consumption of cheese is like risen by, I want to say like 300%.
This seems... I believe this.
No, it was like a Vice thing.
This seems like a very white woman thing.
Yeah, or
like
just like
middle upper class white woman thing.
We're just like what
we're like milk is down, but dude, that cheese, the fine cheeses, right?
I don't know, dude.
A nice spread.
Like a hungry man, you know, like he worked a long day
and comes home to eat cheese.
Like a pizza, a burger. You know,
but it's a guy.
Cheese
How
sticks?
many guys do you know that like do
a
like
lot.
Expensive cheeses?
Or just eat cheese?
I mean, I'll eat cheese, but it's not like expensive cheese.
It's not expensive cheese. It's just cheese in general.
Just
cheese has gone up.
Cheese in general up 300%. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Damn, that's like a crypto stock or crypto almost.
It's also like pizza's gotten bigger, cheesier. You know, it's like everything's just cheesier. Yeah. Everything's like more, just more and more. You know.
Do you think that's true? Because I think that the thin crust has come back big time. For me, I'm all about it.
I don't know.
God, we're all over the place. What were we even talking about? This is classic. Like we're off in the weeds right now.
We're a little bit off in the weeds, but that's just the
that is the inherent.
That's the process
deal.
Of episode 1.
Yeah,
because we answered
and
all
other episodes.
Well, and all our questions. Well, it started with me talking about ordering food. I think.
Sure, I'll go with that.
Stealing Cholula sauce.
That's what it was. Stealing Cholula sauce.
Yeah. So, I guess moving forward from here. You know, I guess to come back to a very serious topic, I think that, you know, we're gonna have topics that we'll obviously talk about. We have all kinds of things we're gonna talk about, and we kind of want to like dabble in everything, from conspiracies to murderers to history events, Loch Ness monster, Obama's. Cardboard, whatever you want, you know, but we're gonna leave it up to everybody to like kind of figure it out a little bit. But one thing I do want to make sure though is that we don't like become one of those podcasts that just goes a little bit too long.
Yeah,
you know, like a church service, it just goes a little bit too long. You're just really trying to get it done with.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It depends on the podcast, I guess. I think some of the interview ones can go pretty long because I've watched those, 3 hours or something like that. But if it's just a solo one, that 1 hour seems to hit pretty good.
I don't listen to any podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, you get highlights of ones, but I don't listen to podcasts. And when I do, they're like really special ones, and I max speed them.
Are you one of those people that listens to like YouTube or watches YouTube at like 50% faster, a quarter faster?
2x.
Jeez, dude.
I love it. Just download it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, my brain can't do that.
I'm a download boy. I just sit there and just like 2x it for me. I wish YouTube could just do 3x. I think Spotify or something like does like way faster. Like way fast. It's kind of hard, but once you start doing it, you can kind of
Dude, if you go past 3x, like how it's just noise at that point, right? Like you're not getting anything out of that.
it just turns into Ben Shapiro where you just talk very fast and you just don't like this and you just kind of slow down. You know, but no, once you
Just plug
start
your
it-
nose and just talk obnoxiously fast.
Yeah, but no, I like it. You know, unless it's like something that's kind of enjoyable, then I let it slow down. But if I do, it's like 1 1/4 speed.
Yeah. Wow. I've never done that.
Give
I
me
can't stand
give
that.
me my minutes.
I can't stand the sound of like the voices, like they go up in pitch every time.
Well, if you start that way, you don't know.
I fair enough.
Fair enough.
I guess.
So, I guess we'll just kind of wrap it up there. We'll keep this one kind of short and sweet and to the point. But any last words
Before we drink the Kool-Aid and die on stream, not on stream, but on video. Sure. Yeah.
like if you're watching YouTube, did you see a pretty picture?
Our pretty boy picture right here, up here.
Yeah, I think we'll do like we're figuring this whole recording thing out.
I mean, speaking of figuring things out, this logo right here, by the way.
Yeah. You like how your beard's super
it's
high?
switched around. I've got blue eyes.
Right. Oh yeah. I guess I have more green eyes. Yeah.
And I don't have a beard anymore. So we're very successful, very smart, intelligent
You're known
people.
for the beard though.
We're really
It'll come
good.
back.
It may, but I don't think it's going to for a while. I'm thinking I'm going to keep it NASCAR for a while.
Okay.
Turn left, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you look at the logo, but like the beard goes really high in your cheek.
Yes.
And I didn't care. I was like trying to get this damn thing done.
Well, that's normally where it usually goes up here. Like I have to shave almost my fucking eyeballs nowadays, dude.
I don't have to shave.
I've noticed.
Yeah,
Your facial hair is 3 months?
No. I'm not that bad. This is like 3.5, 4 weeks.
Okay.
But I'm,
It is coming in faster, I would say.
yeah, my
And
dad.
there's more coverage,
Yeah.
but it is very uneven. Is the other side? Is there a spot? No. So that side is your good side. That side's.
This is my
It looks like you.
alopecia side. I have like spots.
Yeah,
You can't have everything in life, dude.
that's true.
I was
And the curse of the beard means it makes you go bald too. So, which I'm definitely dealing with that.
dude. If I went
got
bald,
the nice
I
freaking like.
I got so much hair in my head that like I can use it for a hand towel. I did this morning actually. I thought about it.
Just dry your hands with
Yeah.
your hair.
Yeah, and my hair didn't even look like it was wet. I still get like the scissors that like pull all the hair out because you have too much. There's like
I don't know what
scissors.
that is.
My wife's a stylist and she obviously, but she like will cut my hair and like cut it like that's like a de-weeder or something, like just like you have too much hair, we got to cut
Like
it all
a
out.
thatching machine for
Kinda.
a lawn.
Yeah, like because
Does that hurt? It just yanks it out of your skull.
No, it's not a yanker. It's
Jesus
just
Christ.
it cuts, but it's just like hey, you got too much in
Oh,
here.
it doesn't yank you.
No, but no, I mean outside of the hair,
Unfortunate.
I don't know. I feel like the only curse I have is I can't grow a beard, which is a big bummer. I've always wanted to grow one, and then God gave me a baby's nose, and I think that's those are my
Baby's nose.
Dude, my nose was so damn cute. I was a cute little baby boy.
Yeah.
I was a cute little kid, and then the older I got, the bigger I got, and the same
The
size
nose
stayed.
So you're like the opposite of everybody else on Earth. Where the older you get, everybody's nose just kind of gets bigger and
Mine's
bigger
just
and
getting
bigger. Like
tinier.
old people do this, right?
Yeah.
So they have giant noses, but yours is just getting smaller. Mm-hmm. Your head's getting bigger. Your face is getting bigger.
I feel like I got pinched. Like if I don't know if like you can see this on YouTube, but like
smushed.
no, like those
Like this. Okay, I see.
no, like the chin, my chin and my nose, like what are those people that wear horn shoes back in the day?
Horn shoes.
Those shoes are like really long and pointy and then curl up, like in some
Genies.
weird ass European
Genies.
town. I feel like you can cut one off and like stick it where it sits on top of my nose and covers my chin, and it's like, yep, it fits.
I see.
Okay, last thing, because I did learn this. I'm a dumb boy for
You
this.
learned something.
I learned something.
I don't know what I'm going to say. I just,
Well, let me tell you what I learned, and if it sparks them, if it doesn't, cool. We'll end this episode.
yeah.
I learned about a year and a half ago, not that long ago, I'm 35, so I'm like 33 and a half. Sorry, I had beer.
Yeah.
I learned that not everybody sees their damn forehead in their peripheral vision.
I didn't know anybody could. Can you?
Yeah, I totally see. Like, I got like
You
a
can see.
yeah.
Holy
I got
shit.
a shelf, dude. I got like a clunker. Like, you want to like?
I mean,
talk
if
about,
you look up, I can see like my eyebrows. That bugs me sometimes, right?
Well, that's what I
'Cause you
mean.
get the big, like the random tufted eyebrows,
I
right?
don't have like bulbous like fish eyes where I can see like over my eyebrows. Like I'm talking like
Dude,
my forehead, dude.
Speaking of people with bulbous eyes, what did you see The Little Mermaid? I didn't see it, but like the trailer,
Wide eye or something.
dude, they cast that woman perfectly, dude. Like her eyes are so far apart. And the first time I saw it, it's like actually
Is it CGI'd? Is it like
no, it's a condition. It's an actually condition, and I'm always wonder if they have better peripheral vision than we do, or if there's like some weird overlap. If they go cross-eyed, they can see like I don't know.
All I know is that I can see part of my forehead, and
That's pretty spectacular.
yeah. And then I looked at someone last time. I forgot where the conversation started, but basically it was like a girl, and it was like she had a very soft forehead. I was like, "Can you? Do you not see any of that?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?"
exactly.
I'm like, you don't have a big fucking shelf across the top of your eyes. Like there's like the last 10%. If I look, like it's like I see it. It's like here. It's like dude. You want to talk about ramming something with your Lamborghini? It's like I got it,
Your forehead,
and I got a tiny nose. My head's gonna hit first.
Do you got a 5 head?
No,
No, your forehead.
I'm a 4. It's just a protrusion.
yeah,
It's just a very dominant like German.
some
Swiss.
Cro-Magnon DNA back in the
Yeah,
day.
dude. Like Pinky in the Brain, but fortunately, I'm like a bug body. Like I'm a pill. You know, I'm a chunky.
And amorphous body with a really good forehead.
Yeah, I'm an anamorph. I'm a bounce house now.
Ooh,
Anamorph.
Animorph, dude.
I'm a
Hell
dad
yeah.
now, so I anamorph into a bounce house. So it's just kind of like I look the part. But
Okay.
that's something I learned. So, do you have anything or no?
Oh man, I'm trying to think, but I'm pretty
Cooked.
I'm pretty cooked from work
Yeah,
today.
I think this is a
boys.
good one. I mean, look,
Been
everybody.
bouncing around in an excavator all day long.
We're a couple cool boys.
The coolest boys. What do you know?
On a real note,
Self-proclaimed.
yeah, no, on a what do you call it? Externally claimed. We'll just pay some people. We'll pay some bots. to tell us.
That's what
We'll
we're
pay,
gonna do.
we'll pay
with-
bots to like comment on our
Oh, dude.
posts.
Yeah. So
Like,
Chinese
oh my gosh,
bots.
you're so great.
We're super popular
Yeah.
in China.
Yeah,
Instead of cool in Japan, it's
Yeah.
cool in China.
yeah. It's easy to buy bots in India actually. But anyway,
Ooh, India.
we-
Morally better.
We have some connections. I come from the last few years working in the entertainment industry with like music artists and comedians and stuff. So I'm hoping to like maybe get 1 or 2 of those on the podcast or something like that.
right.
We're talking. We shouldn't discuss it yet because I don't want it to
Yeah,
be
don't
like,
do it
out there. But
don't
like,
say anything.
yeah, but we want to do extra stuff outside of the podcast that embody the whole "You're Not My Dad" stuff.
Yeah, maybe some skits or something
Y-
like that.
Yeah, just stuff like that. And I think that if you're
Which we
listening,
have done in the past
yeah, but
for
like,
marketing,
but
other
we're being
stuff.
We're being real boys. You know,
Yeah.
like this is, we're doing a TikTok thing. You can find us on TikTok. Everything is YNMD. You're Not My Dad podcast on whatever YouTube Shorts and YouTube. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like and subscribe. Or I don't even. Can you like YouTube? Comment?
Everything is so convoluted right now in the
Comment.
social media space. And now there's a new one, whatever the hell that bullshit is that I'm not going to use.
Threads.
Oh,
I didn't do a Threads account. I don't really care. But
is
on-
it spelled with a Z?
No.
Oh, god damn. That would make it.
Yeah. But if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe. We need 500 subs
Do we?
to monetize it. If you guys want us to keep doing this,
To sell out to Google.
or just be a sneaky rat and just make a Gmail account that you don't even care about and like subscribe to it
That's-
and then like log out of the email
I
forever.
mean, we could just go. Can't we just go buy 500 Indian friends?
yeah,
I think the problem kind of solves itself at this point.
well, we should do real stuff. So
China then.
China.
To China.
So again, if you're on YouTube, like and subscribe, like all of our stuff, comment LOL. Oh my gosh, this is so great. Best podcast I've seen in a long time.
Flick my bean daddy.
I can't believe you guys are doing this. This is original. whatever. Comment below. Comment on YouTube. You can DM us, or on YouTube you can't DM us. Whatever. You can comment
Maybe.
on the
You can
video.
comment.
What kind of topics you want? Like, we're all over the place. So if you
Yeah.
want something, you tell us. We talk about it. And then on Apple, dude, Apple's a wildfire. Give us reviews.
What is going on with that?
We want 5-star reviews, but we got so aggressive with it the last time that people were like purposely giving us 1 stars just to mess with us. Yeah. And it was kind of funny.
Which I respect it,
I
right?
totally respect
You got
that.
to.
Yeah, it's like 1 star.
You're not my dad. And
Yeah.
like, fuck you. Don't tell me what to do. 1 star. I do the same thing.
Yeah, but that's it. And like us on Spotify and follow us. And guys, please, we need your acceptance because you're not our dad. So
It sounded like you're about to start a prayer there for a second.
yeah, well, this is a
Dear Lord.
how did it start? It's a church.
Yeah.
Church of your
Cult.
dad.
Sorry, excuse me.
Well,
So
guys, thank
anyways.
you. Thank you for listening to our first one. It's a little all over the place, but hey, it's okay. We're gonna get better at this. So
Yeah. Or not. You're not my dad.
You're not my dad. Have a good one. See you guys later.
Did you like that show? Don't care. Like and subscribe right now, Buster. And remember, you are not my dad.